Welcome to my video.
Hello everybody. Well, I wanted to come back and revisit this video called the little kid video from Utah Sasquatch that I uploaded several weeks ago. Now, to give a little bit of history on this, Utah Sasquatch several weeks ago uploaded a piece of footage that he had taken apparently that day, and he was showing it on his computer screen and then filming that with his camera and using his finger to point out some motion in the bushes that he thought was possibly a juvenile Sasquatch. And in the video, he described what happened, but was also asking if somebody would be willing to take on the stabilization and enhancement of it. So I contacted him and offered up my service to do that and do the best I could. Now, it's interesting to note that since that time has passed, a lot of things have gone down. Some people have come out and called this man a hoaxer, and all of that, the original footage and the raw footage that I asked him to upload that I could work with, all of that has been taken down. But he was kind enough to upload the raw footage to YouTube, and I was able to download that and work with this as best I could to try to zoom in on it, isolate the movement, and maybe enhance it a little bit to bring out any more detail. Now, he says he could see more detail than what you could see here. He thought it was a juvenile Sasquatch back there behind the trees. I uploaded this. I made no comment as to what I think it is because, quite frankly, I can't see any more than what you see right there. But I do think that there is something back there moving. I do not think that the motion you see here is being caused by the camera or any wind that's taking place out there. Now, Snowwalker Prime, if anybody know who he is, he's a big name in the Bigfoot Sasquatch community. He got a hold of that raw footage, and he focused on a different part of that footage, and it's this part right here. You can see this feature that's up at the top of the hill, way up here. Now, this is only seen only very briefly in the very first, I guess this is about 35 seconds into Utah Sasquatch's raw footage. It wasn't visible in the original footage that he uploaded where he was using his finger to point out the little kid. Like I said, it's only available or only visible in the raw footage in the beginning of the footage. And the reason I'm bringing this up, Utah Sasquatch is standing right there, and he's focused on something that's taking place in the bushes in this area. All right. He's standing there. He's focused on this area. His dog is up here. So you can see his dog. The motion of his dog is right down here. And he's got the camera pointed there. I really think that if there was something there that wasn't a log or something up there or a bush or something, I think he would have mentioned that. I think he would have mentioned that. I think he would have focused in on that in his original upload. I think he would have mentioned to me in the email traffic that we had going back and forth. I think he would have brought that up. Now, Snowwalker Prime focused on that. He zoomed in on it, super zoomed it. And, of course, when, it's highly pixelated anyway, when you zoom in on it, all you're really doing is increasing the size of individual pixels. So it becomes very distorted. And, when he did that, it brought out details that may or may not be there. He says it looked like eye sockets and stuff like that in brow ridge. Now, I didn't do a whole lot of work. I did look at that area when I was doing the original stabilization. But because Utah Sasquatch didn't mention it, didn't talk about it at all, I didn't do anything with it. And my point is, you can see a little bit of motion right there. There's what we're talking about right there. The motion that you see there is 100% caused by the motion of the camera. All right, camera moves down, subject goes down. Well, the subject doesn't go down. The line of sight changes, and now you have foliage blocking it. But, I really think that if that was something real and not a piece of a tree or something in the background, Utah Sasquatch was standing right there. If that was something real, I think he would have mentioned it. So that's my point on this. I do believe that this motion that he was talking about here, that he wanted to be stabilized, I do believe that there's something moving back there. I do not believe it is any kind of aberrant motion caused by a motion of the camera or wind. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to comment on what I think it is or what I think it isn't, but it is something moving. It could be caused by the dog. It could be anything. This, on the other hand, I think that's just, you can see light underneath there. People are saying that might be eye socket stuff. I really don't think that's anything more than a piece of a tree or something in the background. So no offense to Snowwalker Prime. I have nothing bad to say about the guy or anything like that. I just don't think that's anything real, or honestly, I really think Utah Sasquatch would have brought that up. Like I said, he was standing right there. His eyes were focused in that area. He had the camera pointing on it. If that was a Bigfoot, I think he would have seen it, and I think he would have mentioned it. Just my opinion, but I just thought I'd point that out. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice day.